The first insight into the idea of equity in the workplace was in 1965. Adams proposed that employees would be more motivated to work if they perceived that they themselves and their colleagues were being treated fairly and equally in the workplace. It follows that if there were discrepancies in treatment, such as an employee believes that they are being underpaid for their efforts at work, this situation can result in dissatisfaction and hence reduce the employee productivity due to the lack of appraisal. Another term that is associated with equity is organizational justice. According to Goliath, this relates to whether the organizational procedures and processes are viewed to be fair by all employees. An example where workplace equality has been put into practice is Qantas Airways. Founded in 1920, Qantas has since then grown into Australia's largest domestic and international airline, offering services to 184 destinations across 42 countries. Qantas understands the importance of maintaining a motivated workforce as the organisation supports over 35,000 employees. In 1998, Qantas formed a Human Factors Steering Committee in response to research conducted by various organisations, including the Joint Aviation Authority and other researchers including Bob Helmrich. Its purpose is to train and evaluate team coordination with the development of non-technical skills such as reasoning and judgment and behavioural attitudes on the job in various subdivisions of Qantas. These services include cabin services, catering, flight crew, maintenance and freight. The committee achieves this through identifying acceptable behaviours for effective team performance and assess where training requirements are needed. The following shows some of the criteria that have been identified by the Human Factors Steering Committee as the expected behaviours for the flight crew. These behaviours have been identified as the most significant that affect work motivation between team members. They focus on the close interaction between the flight crew, such as the smooth collaboration of information and having democratic decision-making. The criteria lay emphasis on the equal distribution of tasks between team members for efficient team performance and preventing any one member suffering from individual stress. By improving employee motivation of the aircrew and other subdivisions within Qantas, this has helped contribute to Qantas's increasing profits, and Qantas has rewarded its employees with cash bonuses and share ownership in recognition of their efforts. To rate team performance and behavioural attitudes between team members, the committee has devised an observation record. The assessment is undertaken fairly. The staffs being observed are only assessed as a team and not individually. In addition, the team is rated only on the expected behaviours that were outlined previously, and the information gathered from observation will only be used to continually improve the training needs of the program and not target individual faults. Through continual feedback from observations, Qantas can harness which behaviours warrant more attention to achieve effective team performance, and furthermore motivate employees to be highly participative and the teams to be self-managing.
Maslow's need hierarchy theory is the most well-known of the content theories of work motivation. Put forward by Abraham Maslow in 1943, this theory provides a theoretical framework for understanding human motivation. This theory suggests that humans are motivated by unsatisfied needs, and in order to achieve the ultimate goal of self-actualization, lower needs must be satisfied before higher needs. Maslow articulated this through a model which is known as Maslow's hierarchy of needs, with more basic needs such as food, drink, and shelter at the bottom of the hierarchy, and higher order needs including social and esteem needs closer to the top. At the top is self-actualization, which Maslow defined as the need to fulfill oneself by matching one's ideal self with the actual self. Maslow argued that people try to rise up the hierarchy of needs and that we are motivated by the goal of achieving congruence between the ideal and actual selves. Failure to fulfill lower order needs prevents ascension in the hierarchy. To see this theory put into practice, we will look at a case study of the engineering company GENS, who have actively embraced Maslow's theory of work motivation and have put a variety of programs into practice in its response. GENS is an engineering company responsible for many products and services used in our everyday lives, such as traffic lights, gas turbines, and domestic appliances. The company has been operating in the UK since 1843 and employs more than 18,000 people, which is why the company holds such a high value for keeping their employees motivated. GENS structured their motivation strategy by firstly identifying the various levels of needs held by its employees, realizing that some staff at GENS thrive on the problem-solving aspect of their roles and respond to challenges, whereas other employees find the varied nature of the work motivating, having the opportunity to try different roles. GENS acknowledges this variation in individual motivators and structure their motivation methods accordingly, in conjunction with Maslow's need hierarchy. The structure of GENS motivates individuals by empowering them to improve processes. GENS provides the sort of environment where workers can learn new things and are given the opportunity to progress within the business. This underlines a fundamental principle in Maslow's theory, which states that employees' behavior is determined by unfulfilled needs. This is also evident in their structure, which allows employees to enter at all levels, where they receive training and support to boost self-esteem and address the employee's individual needs. More specifically, GENS puts Maslow's theory into practice in the following ways. At the bottom is the basic needs. This would include a place of work, regular monthly pay, and essential facilities such as restaurant or locker for personal belongings. Following this is security needs. GENS provides the security of formal contracts of employment, as well as pension and sickness schemes, and the option to join a union to give people a sense of belonging. It ensures health and safety in the workplace. In terms of social needs, GENS provides team and group working at various levels. The company's steering wheel assesses individual and group work and enables store staff to work as a team. Working conditions and home-from-home ethos also encourages long service. Working up through the hierarchy, we then come to self-esteem. GENS runs schemes in which suggestions and projects for improvements are rewarded. This could be financially or in terms of peer or management recognition of their achievements. GENS values emphasize respect for others and praise for hard work. This is evident in its self-assessment, 360-degree feedback and appraisal system, which help to recognize individuals' contributions and importance and celebrate achievement. At the very top of the hierarchy is self-fulfillment, also known as self-actualization, which is concerned with workers fulfilling their potential. Engineering work allows employees to do this by enabling them to get involved and take responsibility for their own jobs. GENS offers personal development plans, recognition of skills and talents, opportunity for promotion, and career progression program. Career discussions feed into GENS talent planning meetings. The Options Fast Track Management program provides a route for capable staff to reach higher levels. This combination of high-level motivators has proven to be extremely successful for this organization, who continue to enjoy high levels of productivity and a thriving workforce.